Hi friends and welcome. Today we are here to start season 2 of Angel. We're about to watch season 2 episode 1 and I guess you can say that based on the ending of the previous episode of the season 1 finale, I'm pretty damn excited for this. Spoiler alert. I guess you've probably already seen this, but anyways, Miss Darla is back. So there is much to be discussed and much to just happen in this season, and I can't wait to see how all of it plays off. I hope that they don't hide her for the first half of the season or something. I just want her right now. If this episode doesn't start with Darla, I'm going to be upset. You know what I mean? I want us to have as much Darla content as humanly possible. I want to see what she's up to. I want to see why they brought her back. I want to see what's the plan, what's the vision, and I'm excited because she feels kind of big baddish material, and I just want to see just everything. I'm really pumped about this. I feel like it was the perfect way to end the season, and I have been anxiously awaiting to be able to watch this episode to finally see how it all plays off. Before we start, I do want to check the name of the episode. It's something silly, but I didn't check last time, and you guys know that I love making predictions based on episode titles, right? Okay, so the name of this episode is Judgment. Ooh, it's spicy and I love it. Don't worry, I can still put Darla into the title. It could be either Angel judging Darla or Darla judging Angel. Right? Thank you very much. Not many tight predictions, do I? No. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how all of this is going to play off throughout the entire season. So I thank you all so much for being, just here with me. And as a reminder, if you want my full reactions, they're usually long as hell. If you're interested in that and potentially getting a head start on season 2, make sure to check out my Patreon. I'm probably going to be halfway done with it, more or less, by the time I post this to YouTube. So yeah. Don't forget to check out my Patreon. The link is in the bio thingy majingy. Okay. With that being said, I think it's time for us to start season 2 of Angel. So I am pumped, and let's get that Darla back, because this is just... I have been waiting all my life for this very moment right here, right now. Wait! I know him! Isn't that Lorne?
First I was afraid, I was petrified. In this city, you better learn to get along. Cause LA's got it all. The glamour and the grip, the big breaks and the heartaches.
I swear I just saw Buffy.
You never know what's coming next. And let's admit it, folks. Isn't that why we love it? I'll survive, I will survive. It's over.
No, I love you. I gave you everything.
Oh my god, did she get a job?
Didn't I?
Yeah, and now it's time to move on.
No, you can't.
That was just amazing. You were Eleanor, body and soul.
Hey, where does it say that she hits me?
You're on fire, Cordelia. This is exciting work. Let's take it again.
I am so pumped to find out who made it to the intro. Okay, tell me. Please tell me that we have more than just 3 names in the intro. Come on. Oh, yeah, boy! Okay. Let's go, Gunn. It's good that we have one more name. I was kind of expecting us to have a few more. I don't know. I thought, well, especially since seeing Lorne in the beginning of this episode, I thought maybe they could have added him. I thought they could have added Kate. I thought they could have added Darla. I thought they could have added one of the Wolfram and Hart lawyers. I feel like there were many options, and I'm glad that they added Gunn, because good. This means that we at least now have 4 main characters. But I'm excited to see if the intro can potentially, go changing as we keep watching.
You alright?
I thought it was going to take us to Lorne, but it doesn't seem like
I'll
it.
survive.
What have we got?
Oh, that's what he was singing.
Didn't recognize it.
Nasty, demon, unknown, origin.
You have every right to review the contract. I encourage it. We'll talk on Monday.
Come on, where's Darla? Just give her to me.
We'll see you.
Oh!
Hello, Darla.
Yes!
How are you doing today? You feeling any better? It's a beautiful day
Well,
outside.
shut up. Angel. He's here in town. You can feel him.
Always good.
He hasn't been much of a help to us.
He killed me.
Girl!
He's taken from both of us. So when you feel ready, we'll start thinking about giving a little back.
Oh my god.
It's been a long time. I'd love to see that boy.
Oh, fuck. I'm so excited.
There's a place he hangs out, a safe haven for demons. I've been meaning to take you there. I think it may be of use to us. It's a little outside the box.
I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. I like it.
I know it's hatching time and you're looking forward to that, but there's more to life than eating your young. Now let me tell you what I see in your aura.
I can't see.
Hello, Mel.
Love the code. It's all about the code. Welcome to Caritas. You know what that means?
It's Latin for mercy.
Smart and cute. How about gracing us with a number?
I don't sing.
Neither does Mortar that bent that. That cat's a foghorn on two legs.
Who is this guy?
Psychic. He's connected to the mystic. When you sing, you bear your soul. He sees into it.
This isn't about your pipes, bro. It's about your spirit. I can't read you unless you sing.
I don't sing.
Come on, Angel.
Oh my
I wanna
god.
hear you sing.
No.
I'm gonna lose my
It would
shit
be
if
for a good
Angel
cause.
sings.
We might learn something.
Who's the boss here?
I know you're feeling smooth in the groove.
3 things I don't do: tan, date, and sing in public.
Well, you've done one of those, but I love that you think dating is in your list. Sure. But also, I'm picturing Angel tanning, and I just can't.
Look out!
Holy fuck! Oh my god, is that Justina Machado? Not the question I should be asking right now.
It's all right. He's dead.
What did you do? Oh my God. What have you done?
Oh. Angel, oh fuck, that's bad. Ask questions first, kill later, sir.
I help people.
You're joking, right? God, I hate this town.
Really? Look, what was he protecting you from?
Things you couldn't handle.
Like what?
Like the tribunal. Look, I don't know who you are or what your deal is. And I don't care. He was my protector. I had one friend in this world and you killed him. Now you stay the hell away from me.
Oh my god. How can we trust the visions like this?
What, we're supposed to think a creature like that can suddenly change its modus operandi overnight? Turn into some noble protector and defender of...
Oh.
Oh, God.
Angel was probably supposed to help him, not... Thanks for the obscure visions. We're
Y'all.
doing great with that.
Yeah, no.
I killed an innocent being. He was a soldier like me. Whatever his mission is, it's mine now.
Oh, that's Gunn, right? Hello.
I know all the pockets, and I'm getting the sense you want to do this now.
It's kind of urgent.
I love that they're like friends now.
I hate to ask, but
It's still young. What you need?
I work with a couple of people at this address. One in the back. I need them to see this right away. Tell them I have something to do with the tribunal.
The tribunal. Got it.
I love that he's trusting Gunn and that we're gonna get to see Gunn meet them and that Gunn's like totally fine and trusting Angel too. Like, this is awesome, really interesting, and kind of surprising, but I'm digging it.
Now all I want to do is make sure she gets born.
I want that too.
Right, right, because she's some seer or leader or Joan of Arc. Wait, you know what she is to me? My daughter. Not someone's holy mission. Do me a favor. Stop helping.
I could kill this thing. Right? Yes. Sure.
I can...
You might. Are we good?
Oh, this is gonna be so interesting.
What was that?
Something about a gun.
What if it's a demon with a gun? Well, this is a little embarrassing. Please, come in. Come in. Wesley, you've heard Angel talk about Gunn.
I'm Wesley Wyndham Price, and this is Cordelia Chase.
It's nice to finally meet.
I've seen you before.
Really? The tannin screen commercials.
I saw you in bed.
What?
I can
That's
see this
creepy.
is none of my business.
You too.
Just a moment.
In the hospital. After Angel's building
Oh.
blew, he sent me there to keep an eye on you two.
Right.
I'm just messing with y'all.
Oh my god, wait, is this the abandoned hotel? Like
I've
the...
been here before.
This is the new place, right?
Feels creepy.
I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. That someday I might become human.
Don't cry. If he
was so
cries...
bright. I thought I was already out.
It's gonna be a long while till you work your way out. But I know you well enough to know you will. And I'll be with you until you do.
What about your inevitable stardom?
I'm not saying I won't have a day job.
Look, we gotta find her right away, whatever it takes. There's only one way.
Yo, Mandy, well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh, Mandy. Came and you gave
Man,
without
I'll do
taking,
anything to save a life.
and I need you today, oh, Mandy.
She'll be at 4th and Spring. The trial will be there.
Trial? How does it work?
I can only tell you what I tell you. The rest is up to you.
I like him. Holy fuck.
Your life is forfeit. You have no champion.
Yes, she does.
I really appreciate you coming through for us like this. But you know how you're not really good at anything? Sure you can do this?
I grew up around horses.
How long has it been since you've ridden one?
It's been a while. Don't worry. It's not something you forget.
Oh.
I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Nice horse.
This is so cool, by the way. Like, Angel looks badass. Oh. Oh, that's Angel. I thought it went through the other guy.
The
Sir?
champion is defeated.
What the fuck?
Move to appeal that ruling.
Oh my god, is he going to see Faith? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey.
Hey,
How you doing?
pretty good, I guess. I did sign up for this.
Regretting that choice?
Bad day. Road to redemption is a rocky path.
That it is.
Think we might make it?
We might.
Oh my heart!
You know, it's not that different from what I grew up on.
Oh my god. Okay.
I remember all my life. Oh, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. Mandy, morning, look in their eyes. As I see a memory. I'm holding that. Will you kiss me and start? Arg. Thank you very much.
Oh my god. How do I begin to process everything that has just happened over these last 40 minutes? Because I don't think I can. I can't believe that we got both Faith and Darla in one episode. Like, if they brought me Drusilla in this episode too, I would be like on the ground, just dead. Because, oh my god, this ending was so unexpected, but it was so great. I think this episode was awesome. I think it started season 2 off like amazingly, so strong. And I mean, no shade to Buffy because we know I love Buffy, but I do think that this was a better season premiere than the season 5 premiere, because as much as Buffy versus Dracula was fun, this episode right here, this is my shit. This was amazing, and I can't believe that we just saw Angel sing. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I feel like I have to start by discussing Faith because it's me and Faith owns my heart, and I can't believe that we got to see her. Their last sort of interaction together, you know, like the whole like will they get a redemption, you know, like their last quote was sort of really meaningful. I think it really goes into like a very deep sort of question that has already been touched in the episode, from the moment where Angel accidentally kills somebody, but with no like bad intentions, but the truth is he actually did kill somebody. So I think it was really interesting because this episode to me was the perfect combination of like hilarious, because like, come on, we saw Angel singing, like it can't get funnier than that, while also really dealing with like real life feelings and situations and questions that are sort of bigger than life in regards to redemption, in regards to, you know, stuff like that. So I think it was like a really good combo of feelings. And, you know, of course I was like just blown away of happiness by seeing Faith, but I think that like seeing the sort of conversations that they're having makes me so happy, seeing I guess the progress that Faith has made when she says that she didn't kill the lady, which for regular people it's like okay, fine, but for Faith it's like good job, Faith, you know, like she's working towards being a better person, and she doesn't look sad, and I think that's what makes me happy, because I feel like it would have been so easy for her to take the moral high ground and be like, I have to go to jail, and then get there and be like, oh shit, I've made a mistake. But she clearly still thinks she is where she needs to be, like, if that makes sense. I don't think she's regretted her decision. I don't think that being in jail is making her, like, worse, because that can be the case many times, right? Like, it's not a positive, uplifting environment. So I'm happy because it seems like this was actually the right choice for her, and it feels like she feels like it's the right choice for her. And so, of course, I don't think she's going to be in jail forever, especially because they showed us to her, which means they have to have some sort of plan of bringing her in. And I guess a bigger part of me assumed that she would be brought into season 5 of Buffy, because season 5 of Buffy is iconic in my head, and because we have been discussing the whole idea of like the legacy of the Slayer, and so I think Faith really fits into that conversation. But matter of fact is, she has been fitting a lot more into the Angel environment than Buffy. Because, you know, Sanctuary, 5x5, she's clearly creating a relationship with Angel that she doesn't seem to have with Buffy right now. I think she got close to having it, and it might have been, like, there might have been a point, you know, like in Bad Girls, where they actually did have a connection, but I think that right now, the way that she's bonding with Angel over things that regular people just haven't been through, in a similar way that she bonded with Buffy over being the Slayer, because they're the only two people in the world who understand it, I think that there's a bond she's creating in between Angel that we really have to explore. So it's kind of interesting, because I would have assumed that when she came back, she would be going to Buffy, but I think that a part of me actually thinks that maybe Faith might become somewhat of a regular in Angel, which would be so interesting, because I have to say that as much as I really, really want to see Buffy and Faith interact, because I love them, I love their friendship, I love that they have like a chemistry there that like they haven't talked about, but like it's there. Like I love that like duo. I'm also growing to have such an appreciation of Angel and Faith that they're almost, I don't even want to say it, but they're almost becoming more important to me. Like I'm almost more curious to see how that works out, because their conversations always feel so deep and so based in truth. I would love it if we got to see more of, Angel and Faith's conversation, because it doesn't seem like this is the first time that he's went to visit her. It seems like this is something that they sort of do regularly. And so I love literally everything about this. It was so unexpected, but the absolute best fucking way to end an episode, like, ever. It's just, serotonin. I have been given serotonin. By bringing her into this episode, it sort of shows us that we can actually talk to Faith. So this makes me wonder if we're going to get Faith and Buffy to talk. Because I do think that Faith is going to have to be a part of season 5, even if it's just for an episode or so, but they are talking about the Slayer. Faith is a Slayer. Like, it might not seem like it, but I feel like the whole Slayer conversation impacts Faith in the same way that it impacts Buffy. Maybe even more, because, the whole darkness that Dracula was talking about seems to affect Faith so much more than it affects Buffy, because Faith really went down like a spiral in regards to just, that whole thing. So it's interesting because I feel like this is the perfect moment for us to talk about Faith. And so this made me wonder, could Buffy come to like prison to talk to Faith? Because this would be mind-blowing. To have her open up and say like, I'm trying to find out about the Slayer, just tell Faith what's going on, because I feel like she deserves to know, and maybe get information from Faith about what she knows about the Slayer like lineage and stuff. So I feel like this was a good setup for a Faith and Buffy talk at some point. I will be awaiting it. So yes, enough about Faith. I feel like I have to talk about other people, but like I needed to talk about Faith because of Faith. But anyways, so another character that I feel compelled to talk about before we go into like anything else is of course Darla, because how can I not talk about her? Like it's just so crazy to actually see her be there, like in a present time, not a flashback. Like she's actually alive again, which is like bad shit crazy. And I love that she was sensing some sort of connection to Angel. I was like, okay. Because clearly they have somewhat of a bond, because otherwise Wolfram and Hart wouldn't have like brought her back. I feel like there are other ways that they could have hurt Angel. And so picking Darla is a very specific way of hurting him, and I think it definitely has to appeal to like the emotional side of Angel, because otherwise they could have raised just like a batshit crazy demon to just kill Angel. So they're clearly like going for some sort of either betrayal or like emotional, like I think they're tugging at those aspects. So it's going to be interesting, because it does seem like Darla has a connection to him because she was sort of feeling him. And I think that this connection might have something to do with the fact that she's the one who sired Angel. So just like we saw Angel have this sort of special connection to it was Hawkeye, right? Who he sired. It would be interesting to see how Darla and Angel connect because of that. So I'm really curious. For a second, when she said she wanted to go see him, I was like, oh, is this already going to happen? Are they already going to see each other? And I'm glad that it didn't happen, because I feel like this really has to be a build-up for the season. I feel like the more that, like, the longer it takes for Angel to know that Darla is alive, the more intriguing it's going to be, I think. So I think we may be observing Darla seeing him, but I don't think Angel's going to see Darla for a few episodes, because I think that's going to make it, like, even more interesting and the stakes get higher. So I'm curious to see how they're going to deal with all that. I still think Darla might be somewhat of a sketchy bitch and come into Angel investigations sort of under false pretenses, trying to get an in or something. Like, I don't know exactly how they're going to go about this storyline, but I just wanted to say that seeing Darla has made me one of the happiest people on this earth. I love Darla so much. They have such great characters in this goddamn fucking show. I just love it. Like, I can tell that they're going slow with the Darla storyline, but I don't care. I don't mind, and I actually kind of like it, because it makes me like savor it. It makes me, anxious to see what's gonna happen next. I really genuinely think that this might have been one of the best season premieres that we have seen. Maybe within all of the Buffyverse so far. I'm trying to think, but like, matter of fact is, I really, really like this episode. Okay, so that's enough about Darla, because otherwise I could spend like the entire day talking about her, which, well, maybe I should. I feel like we have to talk about this whole idea of Angel killing somebody by accident. Like, because it's an accident, we can't blame Angel in the same way, but I also don't think we can like just let it slide, because matter of fact is it was a life that he took. It wasn't like, I don't know, he didn't like accidentally grab somebody's coffee, like the wrong order at the coffee shop. Like, it's a little bit more serious than that. There's an actual death that occurred because of it. So I think that like it brings in an important like idea that I wonder if we're going to talk about, which is Angel going to become a little bit more scared now of killing people, fighting people? Like, are they going to lose some trust in the visions? Because the visions, I guess the visions were not what was misleading. It was the other demon guy, but still something feels off about it, right? It's because it used to be very straightforward, and now seems like things are not that black and white if they can accidentally mix up who is good and who is bad. So I think it's, again, like, I love when they blur these lines in between who is evil and who is not, and I think that's sort of what they're going for here by being like, just because it's a demon doesn't mean Angel has to immediately go and kill him, and like, just because they're running doesn't mean they're running like, you know, like for a bad thing. So I don't know, I feel like it brings in a very interesting idea that we can really develop upon in the show in its entirety, which is of just I don't even know how to describe it, but just like treating people like, I don't know, like seeing the situations. I can't even describe it, but I just like, I thought it was an interesting story that they brought up, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna continue on, because, you know, Faith's question about sort of redemption and stuff, like, it was really nodding towards that, and I thought it was very interesting. And I personally had very conflicting feelings about Angel, because I felt terrible for him, because I know he didn't do it on purpose, but at the same time I feel so terrible for Demon Guy, who got killed for nothing. And I think it also connects to the whole idea that Angel has been talking about, that they continued on to this episode of Angel really wanting to be a human, which always really hits hard. Because every time he talks about how much he wants to be a human, I'm like reminded of how much he hates being a vampire. And I think that, you know, accidentally killing someone and, you know, realizing that his job can have casualties and like there are consequences to everything that he does, I think really puts things in perspective and makes him want to be a human even more, to be able to live a life where you don't accidentally kill somebody. So it's really interesting points that they're bringing up. I did think that maybe this whole idea of Angel being a human was going to be an important part of this season, because it's like a discovery that he made that he seems to be really fascinated by. And I wasn't sure if they were going to drop it for a little while or keep it like subtle, but just based on this episode, it seems like it might really be an important part of season 2, and I think it's going to directly connect to this idea of redemption and Angel feeling like he deserves it. So this is gonna be some interesting shit right there. Since we're talking about characters, I want to talk about Gunn, because his relationship with Angel was so much different than I imagined, and I know that in the finale, Angel really trusted Gunn. Like, they seemed to have created some sort of bond. Like, they were working together, they seemed to trust each other, but this episode, I feel like it took the trust to a whole new level, because Gunn has been completely, like, he is now completely used to Angel. I don't think he's scared of him at all, and Angel seems to really trust Gunn by giving him the, like, talisman thingy. I think that shows a great level of trust, and I think it's interesting because Gunn probably, because of that trust and because he understands how much Angel trusts him in this moment, not just by that, but by the fact that he was the one who stayed with Wes and Cordy at the hospital, you know, I feel like all of this has shown Gunn how much Angel trusts him, and I think this trust is what's making Gunn sort of open up to Angel and not be afraid. So it's interesting because their relationship is just developing so much quicker than I thought it would, because obviously, especially with his addition to the intro, which I'm very excited about, I could tell that Gunn was going to be coming into the story. And so it's interesting because I thought it was going to be a little bit slower. I thought there was going to be some sort of like trust issues that were going to come up, but it seems like he is pretty much ready for whatever needs to happen and like for him to come into the story. Seems like we're ready to have him join Angel Investigations, which is going to be very fun. Gunn really showed like some humor this episode. He's showing like that he can be interesting, and I hope that we get to focus on him a little bit more, just to sort of get to know a little bit more about his personality. I also thought it was interesting to be able to see Gunn meet the rest of the squad for the first time, because this feels like big. It feels like a monumental moment of like presenting them to somebody who is eventually going to actually join them. It's exciting, and I guess this is where my Angel knowledge is sort of fun, that I know that he's going to be coming in, so I know that like all of this is like just the beginning of something bigger and something cool. So I thought that was really fun. Same thing with like the abandoned hotel. I thought that this is where Angel was going to be coming back to in the end of the episode. I think that is where the Angel, like where they find like the new office, right? It's like an abandoned hotel or something. I may be wrong, but the setting did look familiar to me in this episode. But because Angel didn't go back to it and they sort of brushed past it, maybe I'm insane, but maybe it is the new place where they're going to be hanging out. So this could be fun. Another character that I obviously have to mention is Lorne. I know who this man is. I remember him from the later seasons of Angel. I did remember his power of like being able to read people through singing and stuff. So I think this is awesome because I knew that he was going to have to come in at some point in season 2. I didn't know it was going to be the beginning, but here he is and I love it. I'm excited to see how he's also going to fit into the group because for him, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much of a prevalent character he is. So maybe this was just an introduction to him and we're not going to see him until like the very end of the season or something, or maybe he's going to be in a few episodes here and there. But regardless, I'm really curious about getting to find out a little bit more about him, and I really like the idea that they set up of like the demon like safe space, safe haven, which I also did remember a little. I think that's fun, and I think like the whole idea of like the demon bar and being able to go somewhere that's safe is really interesting. And yeah, I'm excited to see more about that. I'm sorry, but if we're talking about characters, we know who I need to talk about next. Miss Kate. Hi, Miss Kate. Where the fuck are you? Like, I'm sad. I had hopes that she was going to be a big part of season 2. For a second, I really thought, oh, maybe she's even gonna make it to the intro. She's finally gonna become an interesting, like, important character. Not interesting. She's always been interesting. I take that back. Sorry, brain. I thought maybe she was finally going to have an important part of the season, of the show, and she not only didn't make it to the intro, but didn't even make it to the episode at all. So I was fooled once again, but I still have hopes that she's gonna appear very soon, right? Because Kate can't be like gone, so I know that she has to appear somewhat. I hope they don't take her away for like a billion episodes, and like I don't know. A part of me is afraid that like we have reached as much Kate as we're going to be talking about ever, especially with Angel saying he doesn't date, which was hilarious, by the way. Like, sir, okay, sure. I can understand that the trauma of I Will Remember You was so big that he wouldn't want to date. I can understand that. It's hilariously sad. But anyways, yeah, I think I might have been misreading this whole vibe in between Angel and Kate and the importance of Kate. But we're gonna have to see. But I do hope she comes back like soon because I am waiting for her. I've missed her. And come on, Kate. And in general, just the Monster of the Week storyline was interesting because it wasn't exactly a Monster of the Week. It was like a bunch of Monsters of the Week and just somebody who they had to save. So it's interesting. It's like a little bit different than usual, and I love the actress. I don't know the name of the character, but I love Justina Machado, and so the fact that she was the one Angel had to save was really awesome for me. I was having a blast, and I think the story was like creepy as hell and a little bit concerning because they said they were going to keep the child safe until they were of age. It has been 18 years since this episode came out, so my question is, now what happened to the child? Did the daughter get killed or something? Because they're only protecting until she's of age. So that's where my mind went to as soon as they said that. But I think it was interesting. I think it was very badass to be able to see Angel in a horse. I kind of thought he was gonna fall. I thought the horse was not gonna vibe with him or stuff, because animals can like feel, and I didn't think they were gonna love Angel, but it seemed to all work out, and I think it was a really like cool shot and idea. Just Angel as a warrior, and he was really cool, and I think it was the perfect way to like set him up for the season as like a warrior and just a overall very badass dude, because he seemed to really get hurt this episode, but he always stood back up. So it was an interesting / concerning story, and I felt really bad for her, because Angel really, like, I would not have trusted him, no offense, but the moment where he killed the guy who was helping me, I would not have trusted Angel, but I'm glad that she did because he was helpful. So yeah, really, really awesome episode. I think some great setups for what's to come, some great characters, some great character introductions, just overall some great stuff that I'm really excited to see how it's going to play out. So let's read the name of the next episode so that we know what to predict. Are you now or have you ever been? I guess I am now. I don't know. Okay. Talk about titles that really don't help me prediction-wise. This would be one of them. Not really sure what to expect from this title. But I do think we're going to follow down this whole Monster of the Week route. So I'm going to assume it's going to be a Monster of the Week. I'm assuming we're going to see Darla for a minute. Just to, like, you know, make me happy. But yeah, I don't think we're going to go too deep into Wolfram and Hart and Darla until, like, the second half of the season, I would say. So I think we're going to be going down, like, a Monster of the Week, a little bit more chill territory, even though this episode was not exactly chill as, like, the beginning of the season usually is. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. So I thank you all so much for watching this with me, and I will see you in 202. Bye-bye.